On Coventry TV, and we are underway at the Park Arena. The Kirby Ellis. Okay, so the central at the moment. would have been an extraordinary start for Coventry United in the first 20 seconds. The Shakira goal threaded through one-on-one with the Shepshed goalkeeper. Great vision by his running striker. He was hoping to pick up where he left off. Was going to have to be the final day of last season. Certainly a more close-knit group. You see already. We are told they're going to utilise a wing-back formation. Centre-back on either side of those defenders will be one of the new ball defending capacity. I'm expecting something to lean on the arm. They put the cross in. By depth. Down that right hand side, cover him up. From behind, free kick. Around the country, the real factor is this normal heat wave suffering in 2 months. So it's a big person, I think. Lovely give and go with Kelly, sends that into the break. Behind by Jordan Dynamo. Tenacious strike by it was a single lane. Jordan Marshall, McDonald and Alex now it's across. The opening goal, the first goal for the captain of the day. The referee can see the whole play. Throws out for injury season.
How are you, Pete? Good? Improve the music? Liam?
Yeah. Bit of old, bit of new. That's the way to go. Right, I'm hoping that we're back on air now. We're having a bit of an issue with the connection on the headset, so it does go off again, and that is the reason behind it. We are going to get a new headset for the next match. So we had a text from Marcus Green, one of our chairmen here at Coventry United. We are having an issue with the connectivity of the headset, so we're going to try and look into that for the next match. If you are enjoying today's coverage, don't forget to hit the like button below the video. And Marcus is saying that you can hear us now. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we did have a connectivity issue with the headsets. It's a problem with the headset itself. I tell you what, we never have a trouble-free first match. In the 3 years that I've been here at Coventry United, last year we didn't have commentary at all because the laptop buggered up. So it's a difficult time for CUTV the opening day, trying to clean out the cobwebs, so to speak. So we are back underway. We're about to be, as the injured player is helped off the field. It's Jordan Wakeling, who was down in the penalty area for a good couple of minutes. Dominic Allain doing the gracious thing and returning the ball to Brandon Ganley. So we've had about 10 minutes here at the Butts Park Arena, the opening day of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division season. Coventry United 0, Shepshed Dynamo 0, but the Red and Greens with two great opportunities through Shaquille McDonald in the opening few minutes. It's looking good for Terry Anson's new look Red and Greens, but can they capitalise on the score sheet? Wanyango passed on the right hand side, charged down by the captain Dominic Allain. Kevin Thornton, of course, the new Coventry United captain following the departure of former United skipper Chris Cox. He's joined the club in a high division. Thornton has taken over the captain's armband. He's out injured today. We're hoping to have him back very soon. And then closes down Jay Betts. Betts tries to spin away from the talismanic striker and avoids disaster there and plays it back to Ganley between the sticks. That kick causes issues for Coventry United. Out comes the goalkeeper. Caswell boots it clear as Ryan Robbins was making inroads towards the penalty area. A risk taken by Caswell, but a risk that wielded reward. Carey, through past McDonald, blocked and cleared by Hill. Back to Caswell between six. Coventry United, a slice clearance. United did have some goalkeeping issues last season. They're hoping that it won't be repeated. Prinzel barged to the ground twice by Ryan Robbins, and the referee gives the free kick. Latest score from League One as Coventry City are taking on Scunthorpe United. It's 0-0 there. There has been a goal in League One. Peterborough United lead Bristol Rovers by 1-0. In the Championship, Ipswich lead Blackburn 1-0. It's Bristol City 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Brentford 1, Rotherham 0. In League 2, Crewe 1-0 up at home to Morecambe. So not many goals to talk about so far on the opening day of the majority of competitive leagues. The Premier League, of course, starts next week. Just controlled by Ellis. Surrounded by yellow shirts. And has put his arm around the chest of a Shepshed man. The referee has given the foul against Coventry United, which the Red and Greens are not happy about. It certainly did seem to be foul play, so it's probably the right decision. Luke Day will take the free kick around midway into Shepshed territory, around the centre. Driven forward by Day towards the head of Robbins, nodded into touch by Rob Prinzel, playing in a back three today alongside Jamal Clark and Ben Valance. Coventry United debuts for a number of Red and Greens today, including Caswell, Cassidy, Downs, Ellis, and a potential debut off the bench of Samas. Prinzel fires the ball out of the Butts Park Arena, but it's all in vain as the Shepshed winger Jake Davis was tripped. Terry Anderson shouts, "You know your role." Taking inspiration from the rock there. Carl Wymark standing over the ball. Victory for United at Butthole Lane last season brought to an end a 10-game winless run. United hoping for the same success today. Free kick flies over the head of a ducking Jake Betts, who picks up on the right-hand side. Back in towards Betts, headed away by Prinzel. Out to Davis, who won the free kick originally. Tries to backtrack away from Luke Downs. Right-hand side in towards Betts. Palmed out of play by Caswell, but his intervention wasn't necessary as Betts dived for the ball, didn't make contact with the header, but Caswell preferred to be safe rather than sorry. Scattering of Shepshed fans towards the left-hand side of the main stand here at the Butts Park Arena, making their voices heard. Short corner routine being offered. Wymark is going to go for the more direct approach. Headed up rather than out by Jamal Clark. Nyango tries to make sure that it does go out, and it is out. The header bounces over the white line for a swift corner taken to Wanyongo. Slide from behind by Cassidy, takes it out for another corner. Wymark again standing over the ball in the left-hand corner. Out comes Caswell. Caswell trying to grasp onto it. Nearly dropped it at one stage. McDonald jogs to the byline, lets it go out of play for a Coventry United throw following an interception by Luke Day. Here's Carey, back to McDonald. Ellis making the overlap. McDonald. Shackton will do a bit too much on his own there, but it will be picked up by Gift Musa. Option on the right in Cassidy. Here is Cassidy. Down line to Rob Prinzel, pushing up from the back, drills it towards the box and easily cleared, but only as far as Gift Musa. Slide by Musa to keep it alive. High boot maybe? Referee says no. Reece Morris's boot looked pretty high. Down the left-hand side now with Courtney Mead. Mead whips it in. Vance takes it straight to Robbins, who cannons it off the back of Valance, who, according to the Shepshed manager, handled it. It didn't look like he did from where I'm standing, or at least if he did, then what could he have done about it? That ball like a speeding bullet towards Valance's head. Here's Kyle Carey. There were question marks about his future, but he's turned down interest from above to remain with United, as has this man, Gift Musa. Elaine lets it run to Ellis. Ellis deflected strike, corner kick. United's first corner of the season. Could we see an England-style love train at this corner? Kyle Carey goes across to the right flank to take it. McDonald trying to make a nuisance of himself, standing right next to the goalkeeper. Towards Ellis, caught on the line by Ganley. And now Shepshed immediately on the counter with Mead. Tries to take it around the United defender Ben Valance, but can't do so. Now United trying to get out of danger. Kicking up dust on this dry Butts Park Arena pitch and lofted away by Gift Musa from the Coventry United back line. Met in the air by the Shepshed left back. Kyle Carey tangles with Robbins. Referee belatedly gives the free kick to Coventry United. Daniel Cassidy, the new fullback. Send it towards that penalty area where Ellis and Elaine are waiting. Ellis brings it down. No one in a red shirt to pick it up though, and now Shepshed will clear the danger. Jake Davis tried to switch to the play, but the only man in the vicinity of the ball was Dominic Elaine. Now United look to push on from the back. Here's Jamal Clark. Now Luke Downs making his debut after his summer move from local rivals Coventry Spinks. Now Dominic Elaine, the new vice captain, wearing the armband today in the absence of full-time captain Kevin Thornton. Back here away Ellis. It's blocked by the defender. It was intended for Kyle Carey. That little nick on the ball diverted it away from the United man, but sent forward again. Bats ugly for Day. There's McDonald trying to barge him off the ball and forces Day to nod it into touch for a Coventry United corner on the left side this time. So far so good for the Red and Greens. Towards Kervin Ellis, headed away by Day. Shepshed looking to start the counter. Cassidy says, not today. Slide from behind, gets the ball, but it will be kept in. Finds pressure Robbins out of possession. Hill launches down the left-hand side. Here's Reese Morris, bundles Downs over, and now looks to trick his way towards that penalty area on the left-hand side. Down line to Zach Hill. Betts just able to beat Ellis to the ball. Morris goes to ground rather easily there. Musa saying that he didn't touch him. Seems to be minimal contact. Quick free kick taken by Morris. Robbins. Cross blocked by Gift Musa. Who did it touch last? It touched Musa last according to the ref. And that will be a throw-in level with the penalty area on the left flank for Shepshed Dynamo, who seem to be coming into this match more and more. A few more goals in League One to say about Rochdale, now lead Burton at the Pirelli Stadium. Mead. Morris, heavy first touch, takes it away from him. Carey will find Gift Musa, who sprints away from danger. Dominic Elaine playing at left wing back today. Sticks his legs through that one towards big curve in Ellis, a little too far for Ellis, and met in the air by Betts. Wayward head up by the Shepshed man. Cassidy hoping to find Kyle Carey. Neither side seem to want the ball at the moment. Ball retention has been pretty poor the last couple of minutes. And Betts sends it away again. Straight into the hands of Caswell. United have two goalkeepers signed up for the forthcoming season. Bradley Caswell and Matteo Nininia, the Italian who just received international clearance yesterday. Caswell clears towards Ellis, beaten in the air by Betts. Carey keeps it alive. McDonald. Ellis flicks it to the right. It just bounces off the head of Kyle Carey for the throw-in to Shepshed. Betts in no rush to take this set piece. It's nearly catching Shepshed out. Leaping header by Prinzel into the back of Robbins. Referee could have easily blown there, but it's decided against it. Balance. Drives it forward to McDonald on the halfway line. McDonald looking to send Cassidy on his way. Locked up by the Shepshed winger, Jake Davis. And the referee gives the free kick against Cassidy for forcing over the winger. Roughly 20 minutes gone here on CUTV. The opening match of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division season sees Coventry United take on Shepshed Dynamo. Current score, Coventry United 0, Shepshed Dynamo 0. United 2 with the better of the opportunities, 2 one-on-ones and 2 great saves by Brandon Gamley in the opening 10 minutes. But Shepshed have slowly but surely made their presence known here at the Butts Park Arena. Goalkeeper Caswell on the ball for Coventry United, now Dominic Elaine. Bouncing ball upfield to Kyle Carey. Originally it was brought to her by Kyle Weimar, but Carey sweeped in and took it. Elaine, hoping to find McDonald, but Weimar intercepts. On the right flank now as Shepshed battle to keep the ball from Dominic Elaine. Wanyongo, great trickery to outsmart the United vice captain. Morris in the centre of the park, locks up Musa and plays it down line to Jake Betts. Stuff threading through for Robbins. Robbins will get there ahead of Cassidy. Tangle of legs. Referee says no. He feels that Robbins was looking for that. And the referee gives the goal kick to the Red and Greens to be taken by Bradley Caswell. The best bits return tomorrow morning here on CUTV. The highlights of today's match will be online on our YouTube channel tomorrow morning around 9 AM. So if you do want to see exactly what happened in this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division fixture, you can find it with the best bits highlights package video every single week here on CUTV. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to ensure that when we are on air, when we put videos online, you are the first to know. You get notifications on your phone. McDonald down to the right hand side. That's handball, surely blatant handball, as it was flicked towards Carey by Daniel Cassidy. Hill instinctively stuck his right arm out and just basically punched the ball away. And there is going to be a drinks break, a common sight in pre-season. That's a good chance to get into some current scores around the grounds. And a bit of music by Mr. Roy Eden. Why not? Right, that scores in the Championship. Birmingham City 0, Norwich City 0, Brentford 1, Rotherham United 0, Bristol City 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Ipswich Town 1, Blackburn Rovers 1, Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 0, Preston North End 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Bolton Wanderers 1, Wigan Athletic 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. In League 1, Sunderland 2, Charlton Athletic 1, that's a full-time score. Current scores: Accrington Stanley 0, Gillingham 1, Barnsley 0, Oxford United 0, Burton Albion 0, Rochdale 2, Coventry City 0, Scunthorpe United 0, Fleetwood Town 0, AFC Wimbledon 0, Peterborough United 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Portsmouth 1, Luton Town 0, Shrewsbury Town 0, Bradford City 1, Southend United 0, Doncaster Rovers 0, Walsall 0, Plymouth Argyle 0, and Wycombe Wanderers 0, Blackpool 0. And in League 2, Bury 0, Yeovil Town 0, Cheltenham Town 0, Crawley Town 0, Crewe Alexandra 2, Morecambe 0, Exeter City 1, Carlisle 0, Grimsby 0, Forest Green 0, Mansfield 1, Newport 0, Northampton 0, Lincoln 0, Notts County 0, Colchester 0, Oldham 0, MK Dons 1, Port Vale 0, Cambridge 0, Stevenage 1, Tranmere 0, and Swindon 0, Macclesfield 0. And the players are returning to the pitch after a quick drinks break with the rather high temperatures. It's rather inhuman to ask the players to play a full 45 minutes of football without a drink. On a red hot summer's day, Kyle Carey looks to light things up with a scorching free kick routine. For the Red and Greens, Carey, one of several players to turn down interest from higher leagues to remain with an ambitious Coventry United side for the 2018-19 campaign. Can he make an immediate impact today? In towards Jamal Clark, headed up rather than out. No United player challenging forwards and cleared simply upfield to Mead. Ben Valence. Valence lets one go to Mead, and Valence takes it out of play for the corner. Valence bunches it over the white line. It will be a corner kick on the left-hand side to Shepshed Dynamo. Sent in by Wymark. Leaping header hits Kevin Ness in the back of the head. Betts trying to keep it alive against his substitute number 3, Ben Valence. Betts gets there and it's down line to Robbins. His pass down the right is deflected into the touch by Ben Valence. Halfway into United territory. In fact, the referee has overturned it. The linesman on the far side flagged for a Shepshed throw. The referee has said, no, you got that one wrong, mate. It's going to be a Coventry throw on the left-hand side. Lane with a throw upfield. Flicked on with the head of Ellis. Carey trying to find Ellis again. Left forward by Kyle Wymark. It bounces harmlessly into the United penalty area with only Caswell and Prinzel to pick it up for Coventry United. Prinzel lobs it line towards Kyle Carey. In the air by Betts. Davis hooks it up line. Able to avoid the high boot of Rob Prinzel. Knocks on the door of the Coventry United box. Trying to steady himself for a shot maybe, and a great slide by Jamal Clark. Referee says it's good. As Mead stays down momentarily, United begin the counter with Luke Downs. It's a rather poorly hit pass. And it bounces straight to Day, lacking power and accuracy. So not what Downs was intending, I'm sure. And we did wonder if the harder surface would impact players' landings. It certainly seems that Mead has taken a rather hefty tumble, so he just got back to his feet after that exchange with Prinzel. Talking to Prinzel, here he is. Death pass down the right-hand side for Cassidy. Cassidy going all the way to the side netting. The whole Butts Park Arena unsure where that ball was going for a while. Unlike the last 2 seasons, Coventry United aren't among the established favourites for the Premier Division title. For the first time in their career, since their first season really, United are the underdogs heading into this season, but certainly not to be underestimated. Some real quality in this team. And it would be a foolish side that would take United for granted. As Cassidy tried to keep it in on this near side, trying to keep it out from going for a Shepshed throw. He's failed to do that. And here's Robbins now trying to one-on-one with Carey. Carey got past him, a slide from behind by Robbins. Holds Carey up, doesn't stop him. McDonald, Downs on the left-hand side, lofted pass for Luke Downs. He's not going to reach it, is he? He'll close down the Shepshed number 4, played back to Ganley in goal. Here's Boot. As far as give Moose a heavy first touch. Brings it back to Shepshed. Robbins, Morris, possible shooting opportunity. Musa comes behind him and able to swipe it away. Musa sandwiched between 2 Shepshed players and ultimately loses out. Morris chips into the box. Out comes Caswell. Good hands by the new United shot stopper. Prinzel drives it forward. Good first touch by Kerwin Ellis, but there's the pressure of Wakeling's too much. And a ball to nowhere for Reese Morris, who was guessing who was making the run. Well, if you didn't know that, he really shouldn't have tried to play the balls. He's just found nothing but a goal kick for United. A long ball from the centre circle towards the left-hand side of the field, hoping that the winger was making a run. Unfortunately for Shepshed, he wasn't. And we've had just coming up to half an hour gone here at CUTV, live from the Butts Park Arena, the first competitive action on CUTV of the new season. Caswell's kick. Misses out with a head of it, finds Gift Musa, hoping to find McDonald. Luke Day able to get it away for now and concede the throw to United right in the corner, the left-hand side in their own half. Chance for Shepshed to box the red and greens in here. Caswell outside his penalty area, offering a short option. Backtracking into his box now as it's up line towards Kyle Carey. Carey and Ayres able to keep it away from a persistent Shepshed man. Referee was thinking about blowing the whistle for a foul against Zach Hill. Referee says no, and Kerwin Ayres is staying down. Ganley today. Shepshed pass it around their own final third. Betts flicked on by Robbins, only as far as the feet of Jamal Clark for Coventry United. Now Carey on the right side. Carey looking for McDonald. He's found McDonald. Shaquille McDonald finds the car park. And from that range, you'd expect better from a player of his calibre. I think he should just be happy that he's not having to fetch the ball. United certainly have had the better chances in this match, but it's gone a little bit quiet over the last 10 minutes. Indecision, poor accuracy, scuppering much. Started that as a fantastic match. Ellis being held from behind. Referee gives the free kick as he was first held by the Shepshed number 4, Jake Wakeling, and I believe it was Hill from behind who brought him down for a second time. Referee wants a chat. Quick word with the Shepshed man from afar, and it will be a free kick to Coventry United. Taken short to Downs, back to Carey. We're looking for a cross towards McDonald at the far post again. Downs in towards Clark, hoping to find Kerwin Ayres, but Day makes the interception in the box. A crucial interception it was, and he sends it into the blue and white seats of the Butts Park Arena, taking no risks. And United throw is quickly taken by Cassidy. Prinzel driven high past to Dominic Alain. The left-hand side flows over the head of Alain, but he'll get onto it. Challenged behind by Wanyango, who wins the throw, forces Alain into touch. Day. Caught in possession by McDonald in the penalty area. Ellis. McDonald again. Will he get it right this time? McDonald. It bobbles into the hands of Ganley between the sticks for Shepshed. More like it from McDonald, and you can see that instinct has not faded away over the summer. Musa picks up the loose ball in the centre circle and decides to play it all the way back to Caswell in goal. Prinzel. Across to Clark, back to Prinzel. Dinks it over to the left with Ben Valance. Going for a little sit there to stroll up the left wing. Ellis bounces with him, making the overlap. Tenacious run by Kerwin Ellis, still going Ellis. McDonald's in there! And if it wasn't for a crucial slide by Betts, it would have cross to out by the Shepshed. capitalise on every Shepshed mistake. Ellis barges bets off the ball. Referee says that it was an illegal move. It will be a free kick to Shepshed Dynamo. Around halfway into their own turf, towards the left centre. Lofted away by Ganley towards Manyongo. Caswell comes off his line and catches it, and thus ends that passage of play. Caswell comes to by 10. Swings it down. Morris for Shepshed. The Shepshed man, Zach Hill, battles well against Kyle Carey and comes out on top. But now it's Kyle Carey on the ball. Lost it on the left-hand side. Ellis is onside. From behind, Jake Wakeling able to stab it out of play. The Shepshed defenders looking to this near side of the linesman, and more importantly his flag, which stayed down, and is trying to bring the ball to feet, and that allowed Wakeling to close in. And it will be another corner, which Kyle Carey again will be taking. Carey headed away easy at the near post by Robbins. Wanyongo picks it up on the right hand side, turns and sprints away from Elaine, who tries desperately to catch up. He runs into Gip Musa, who swiftly takes the ball, and a swipe by Robbins. Referee says play on. Carey offside against Kerwin Ellis, who rounds the goalkeeper and puts it home. But the flag on the near side denies Coventry United the opening goal. It's a real shame because it was a fantastic move by Kerwin Ellis. It'll be interesting to see the replay. But Terry Hansen incensed that the linesman has found in favour of Shepshed on that one. Shepshed can't capitalise, and United look to try again with Elaine. Skips past one challenge, spins away from a second, but he's barged from behind by Luke Day. Free kick Coventry United. And Kerwin Ellis still refuting the decision of the linesman. Well, this season Coventry United TV has an official Coventry sponsor, Current Limited, building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business processes. Head to current.it for more info. Prinzel. He's there by Cassidy. Date trying to get it away. Betts clears only as far as Elaine, heads it back into danger with Kyle Carey. Lays it off for Elaine. Deflected. That should be easy pickings for the goalkeeper. It is indeed. Brendan Ganley keeps it within the boundaries of the pitch. So we are about 10 minutes away from half time, including added time. We're taking a short break here on CUTV for a quick drink. Yeah, the players are allowed it, and surely the commentator is. And chips. Well said, Mr. Redham. So we'll be going off there for around 10 minutes at half time, but you can use the same live stream for the second half. We'll just be going off there for a bit. Carey. Now Ellis, surrounded by yellow shirts, blocked up by Jake Betts. Referee says free kick. Ellis trying to round the Shepshed captain, who stood firm like a brick wall and blocked Ellis, sending him to the mat. Betts pleads his case, falling on deaf ears, so the referee's decision will stand. Cassidy and Carey. Good ball link up again. It is going to be Carey to take it. Kyle Carey, the highly sought after midfielder, stands over another set piece. Carey in. Sends it over the net. Goal kick. Latest score from the Ricoh Arena remains Coventry City 0, Scunthorpe 0. Sky Blues' first match back in League One. We'll try and find out the latest scores from other teams based in Coventry. Ganley sent over the goal kick, sends it away. Richard leaps up, gets his head in it, heading towards Kerwin Ellis. Defender got there first, sent forward again by Musa, this time finds Ganley in goal. Lofted away by Ganley. One in the air by Jamal Clark, deep into United territory. Downs flicks it on with his head. Overhead kick by Kyle Carey. McDonald. He was trying to find Downs there, but it's easily picked up by Morris. Wanyango, like a bullet train, Dominic Elaine slides in and takes it away. Great determination there by Elaine and McDonald to keep it alive for United. Down that left-hand side, through ball for Kerwin Ellis. Luke Day holds him off for now. He can't do it forever, has to turn and clear. Morris. Downs goes in from behind on the Shepshed man. Wakeling. Hoping to find Mead. Sent into touch by Ben Valance on the far side of the field. Extra vigour on that shake of the flag by the punches on the far side. Want to get the referee's attention there. Throw to the feet of Robbins. Lift it up. Prittle leaps into the air. It's brought down by Morris. Davis drills one, blocked by the foot of Cassidy, and now opens up an opportunity for a counter for Kyle Carey, but quickly curtailed by the intervention of a Shepshed man. Cassidy with the throw, volleyed away by Rob Prinzel, header up by Shaquille McDonald. Here's Ellis, space opened up on the left-hand side for McDonald, blocked by the leg. But he comes back from McDonald now, and taken out by a slight challenge, and then clatters into Kyle Wymark. The referee gives the free kick right on the edge of the United penalty area. Kyle Carey seems to be the designated set-piece taker. Could McDonald fancy a go? He scored twice against Shepshed at Butthole Lane. January, I believe it was. Bringing an end to that sizable winless run. 10 matches without a win. The club's history was brought to an emphatic end. That's 2 goals from McDonald. McDonald has been Shepshed's nightmare before. Can he return to haunt the Dynamo? Or will it be Kyle Carey's turn? It's McDonald, pounded away well, diving to the right-hand side. Brendan Ganley keeps it out and concedes the corner. And the referee wants a word with one of the Shepshed players. I believe that's Robbins he's calling over, and Jake Betts too, the captain. You only assume it's for dissent. Carey bouncing the ball in that left corner, ready to go. Referee's finished his impromptu chat with Betts and Robbins, and that opens the door for Kyle Carey to send it into the danger zone. In by Carey towards Rob Prinzel. Prinzel nods it on, and it's shepherded back to the goalkeeper. No worries for Shepshed, who have been soaking up the United pressure at the very start and the very end of this first half. Carey finds some space on the left, but the cross is not what United wanted and not what McDonald anticipated. Sends it high over the box and into touch for a goal kick. Expecting the referee referee's half-time whistle any minute. We are officially into added time. Gamble lines up the goal kick and drills it away towards the left-hand side. Prinzel gets his bounce on that one. It's headed on again by Musa. Plays a 1-2 with Carey. Upfield down the centre to Kervin Ellis. Downs turns away from the challenge. Now Kyle Carey. Overlap being made by Cassidy. Threaded through for Daniel Cassidy. Taking on Davis. Can he get the cross in? There's a shirt pull there by Davis, but the referee says no. Carey. Waiting for the right time to strike with cross, but couldn't find the right time. And now Robin sprints away, dodges the challenge of Musa and Prinzel, but brought to earth by Gift Musa in the hole. The Putzpark Arena shouts in dismay as the referee gives a free kick against Coventry United for an infringement by Gift Musa. Too much pushing and pulling there for the ref's liking. And this could be the last chance to open the scoring before the referee's half-time whistle. United will go into the half-time break slightly satisfied with their performance, but frustrated that they haven't been able to find that opening goal. They did find the net once, but it was of course chalked off for offside. They have been the better side, but they haven't been able to make that advantage count on the score sheet. The free kick into the penalty area towards Morris, loaded to the right flank by Clark and cleared into touch, knocking over the barriers in the dugout area. Just locked it into touch by Cassidy. Take it out of his wages. Morris. Rolls across to Zach Hill. Wanyongo uses rivalry with Dominic Alanes. Alanes comes out on the winning side that time, but fancies clearance, only finds a yellow shirt. Reese Morris dribbles it past Musa, tries to evade Downs. And Jamal Clark's clearance was blocked by Morris, and it bounced away from the Shepshed midfielder, allowing Caswell onto it. As it's sent at the other end of the field, Kervin Ellis gets his head onto the ball, it bounces into the box and brought into the hands of Brandon Ganley. Ganley's clearance towards Morris, towering header by Rob Prinzel. Referee gives a free kick against Morris, who I don't think did an awful lot wrong there. He just stood where he was, and Prinzel flew like a bird, I suppose, over the head of Morris. Not exactly a graceful bird. Caswell. As far as Dominic Lane from the defensive header. Downs to Prinzel. Finds Carey on the left, turns away from Wanyongo. Kyle Carey! And that's another one for the car park. They've had their opportunities, but they haven't been entirely effective with all of them. Two smart saves pulled up by Ganley in the opening minutes from Shaquille McDonald. It's the best that United have been able to muster so far, but Kyle Carey has looked pretty darn dangerous. That 4-2 of Ellis and McDonald, down to Musa acting as the holding midfielders. And that brings an end to the first half of football on CUTV in the Midland League Premier Division this season. It ends scoreless. Coventry United 0, Shepshed Dynamo 0. We're going off air here on CUTV for around 10 minutes time before we go on our half-time break. A quick mention of our official CUTV commentary sponsor would be Current Limited. Big thank you to Jason Kay for arranging the sponsorship deal, which will allow us to invest in CUTV equipment over the next few weeks and months. Current build bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business processes. So head to current.it for more information. That's us done for the first half here in CUTV. We'll see you in 10 minutes. And we are back here on Coventry United TV for exclusive live coverage of the second half of this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match, the opening day of the 2018-19 season. Half-time score, it's a ball draw at the minute. Coventry United 0, Shepshed Dynamo 0, although the Red Green had plenty of chances to open the scoring. So we'll wait and see how the lads do as they emerge from the relative coolness of the dressing rooms and make their way back onto the baking hot pitch at the Butts Park Arena. Let's get you straight into your team news for the second half. For Coventry United, starting in goal, number 1, Brad Caswell. Number 2, Daniel Cassidy. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Gift Musa. 5, Rob Prinzel. 6, Jamal Clark. 7, Luke Downs. 8, Kyle Carey. 9, Kervin Ellis. 10, Shaquille McDonald. 11, Dominic Allain, the captain for Coventry United. On the bench, number 12, Liam Kennedy. Number 14, Aaron Wint. 15, Johan Samas. Number 16, Ryan Palmer. And number 17, Emmanuel Kofi Gundat. For Shepshed Dynamo, number 1, Brandon Ganley. 2, Luke Day. 3, the captain, Jake Betts. Number 4, Jordan Wakeling. Number 5, Carl Weimard. 6, Zach Hill. 7, Pearson Wanyongo. Number 8, Reese Morris. 9, Ryan Robbins. 10, Courtney Mead. 11, Jake Davis. On the bench for the Dynamo today, number 12, James Frost. 13, James Flinders. 14, Chris Acott. Number 15, Joel Potter. And number 16 is Ryan Foster. Shepshed return to the pitch in their bright yellow and black away kit. Coventry United, of course, in the signature red and green, the civic colours of the proud city of Coventry. Don't believe there are going to be any half-time changes as the substitutes and training staff make their way off the pitch and retreat to the dugouts as the stars of our show are ready for Act 2. Courtney Mead standing over the ball in the centre circle. Shepshed kicking from left to right on the CUTV camera during the second half. United dominated the early goings here at the Butts Park Arena. Shepshed slowly but surely came back into this contest and made it an interesting affair in the opening 45 minutes. No goals though United had 2 efforts from Shaquille McDonald, smartly saved as Caswell comes out of his penalty area and gathers the ball after a brief run by Reese Morris. Puts the ball on the deck and is ready to blast it clear. There it goes. Headed by Ellis to the feet of Shaquille McDonald. Lofts it into Ellis. Kervin Ellis for the first goal. It's crossed the line. Ganley tried his best but couldn't prevent the inevitable on his Coventry United debut. It's the big striker, Kervin Ellis, with the first goal of many in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division season 2018-19. Welcome to the club, Kervin. More of the same, please. The Butts Park Arena certainly liking that one. Flicked into the penalty area by Shaquille McDonald. Bit of a juggling act by Ellis. He tried to bring it down. He hit it towards the net. It went through the goalkeeper, Ganley, who tried in vain to keep it out as it bounced into the side of the net. And Coventry United have taken less than a minute to provide the first goal of the second half. But immediately it's Shepshed on the counter, and the freedom of Coventry on the left-hand side of the United penalty area for Courtney Mead. His cross is blocked by Ben Valance, who manages to keep it within the boundaries of the field as he makes the block from Mead. The question is, why wasn't Mead picked up? And now Coventry United threaded through for Kervin Ellis. It's Ellis one-on-one, but he won't get there before Ganley. It bounces into the keeper's hands. A bubbly Butts Park Arena pitch working against Ellis. With the striker signed in the summer after a fantastic debut on a trial basis against Coventry, where he scored a hat-trick in pre-season. He's making an immediate impression on his competitive debut for United. And here can be onto the game with McDonald. Crossing towards the penalty area, headed away by Day. And Zach Hill rolls it to the left-hand side of the Butts Park Arena pitch. It's kept in by Betts, who strolls down the wing. Betts lofts it forward, and Ryan Robbins gives chase. It's Robbins on the ball in the penalty area. Cross charge down by Rob Frizzle, who gets to the second and will be able to clear. Carey shields the ball from Wymark. Downs into the centre circle with Shaquille McDonald, back to Downs. To the left flank of Coventry United's half of the field. Elaine upfield to Kyle Carey, just evades the young midfielder. So it bounces over the white line for a Shepshed throw on this near side. Luke Day will hand over the throw. Going to be taken by Jordan Wakeling. Mead to Wanyongo. Shoved to the floor by Dominic Elaine. Referee gives the free kick. And they're trying to allow play on. Ball from Wanyongo was not going to find a yellow shirt, so the referee is called for the stoppage in play. After a shove into the Shepshed number 7 by Captain Dominic Elaine. Towards that penalty area where Betts is waiting. Nodded into the penalty area by Betts. Corner kick. Cassidy not happy about it as he was trying to shield the ball from Reece Morris, but it bounces off his shoulder over the white line for a Shepshed corner kick on the left flank. Box. And it's his header, and a powerful strike at goal by Ryan Robbins, smothered by Bradley Caswell between the six for Coventry United. With the first signal of intent by Shepshed, and they've waited until they've fallen behind in Coventry. And just a brief reminder from the visitors, they are still here and they are still a threat. So Coventry United headed by Ellis over the defence of Shaquille McDonald, but McDonald was offside. And the flag raised on the far side as Shepshed looked for the quick short free kick routine, but they're going to have to hold fire as there are no viable options. Clearance by Ganley, leaping header by Jamal Clark. Sent forward again. Shepshed only as far as Dominic Lane at wing back. It was Wymark who sent it forward. Lane to Caswell in goal. Caswell strolls out of his penalty area and just lofted away. There it goes. Straight onto the head of Luke Day, who nods it back into the hands of Ganley for Shepshed. 5 minutes gone in this second half of the Butts Park Arena, the home of Coventry United Football Club, live on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook. The current score: Coventry United 1, Shepshed Dynamo 0. But for how long as Mead shows it into the penalty area? It's Mead for the equaliser, and it flies wide. The positioning of Rob Prinzel making life difficult for Mead as he tried to edge him towards the right-hand side of that penalty area, and it worked a treat, putting Mead off balance, and meaning he couldn't hit the ball as sweetly as he intended. But since that opening goal from Kirby and Ellis, Shepshed are finally starting to bare their teeth and sharpen their claws, ready to strike. Well, sends it towards McDonald. It's Carey. Pushed down to the ground by his opposite number 8, Reese Morris, on the halfway line. Substitution coming up for Coventry United. And it's a red and green's debut for Johan Samas, the winger who made a sizable impression against Coventry on trial. And Domelane being replaced. Rob Pringle takes the captain's armband, and Elaine's first competitive outing as vice-captain, acting as captain today. That comes to an end, and Samas will take his place at left wing back. He can play at full-back, wing-back, or the left wing. Handball, without a doubt, against Pearson Munyanga, who basically just punched the ball into the grounds. He tried to dribble it clear. He had to try on the short free kick. It comes off the heel of Kyle Carey. Luckily for United, they have the wherewithal to get the ball back. Prinzel lets it run for Downs, but cleared by Day. Headed forward again by Gift Musa, brought down by Downs. Forced away from the box. Here's Cassidy. Rolls it down the right flank. Ellis bundled over. Referee says no foul against Day. Now the defender looks to play his way out of danger and sets Shepshed up for another attack. Another assault on United's goal. Turned by Robbins. Creates some space. Tries to thread it into the box. Cut off by Ben Valance. Musa hacked down from behind by Robbins, and that would be a free kick to Coventry United halfway into their own half of the field. And there has been a goal in the Rico Arena. The Sky Blues lead. It's Coventry City 1, Scunthorpe United 0. The page loads up. I can tell you who scored. So a successful opening few minutes in the second half of both Coventry sides. United taking the lead against Shepshed, and now the Sky Blues of Coventry City leading against Scunthorpe. Carey possession on the right hand side, just inside Shepshed territory, but he steams towards that penalty area, hoping to find Ellis. Interception by Day. Launches it away towards that left hand side. Robbins flicks on for Morris. And there's Gift Moose to pick up the pieces and takes a tumble and pressure of Morris. Referee says no foul. United furious, but they will have to continue to defend as Munyanga makes his way towards the box. A step in by Samas does nothing. And another, still Munyanga retains the ball. Lays it up to Robbins, who drills it towards the net, and it bobbles wide. Luke Morton and Terry Anderson absolutely fuming, and a free kick wasn't given to Coventry United as Gift Musa was forced down from behind. Well, after 10 second half minutes, we have 35 minutes of MFL Premier Division football left for you here on CUTV with Liam Cook, sponsored by Current. And in total, it was Tony Andrew who scored the goal for Coventry City in the 52nd minute. Try and get some info on the other local sides. We have a break in play. Ellis runs for a sea of yellow, but can't keep on going forever. Morris sprints clear, run halted by Samas. Neat passing on the right flank to keep the ball alive. Musa forces Morris down. Referee says no, and Samas steams in and just blasts the ball away from Wanyongo. And as Samas kicks the ball away, Shepshed absolutely furious as United look to waste time. Throw upfield, nodded up by Robbins, a push into the side of Jamal Clark. Blatant push from Mead. And the referee again refuses to give a free kick to Coventry United. It will be a throw instead to Shepshed on this near side. It's still 0-0 between Coventry Spinks and Highgate. As Valence clears out for another throw in virtually the same position on this near side for Shepshed Dynamo. Shepshed going to pass their way through the red and green wall blocking the penalty area. An attempted switch of the play doesn't work out the way that Wymark would have intended, and now it's Cassidy sprinting to the other side of the field and just sent it down the left-hand side in hope rather than expectation, as there was no one there to pick it up in a red shirt, that is. Now it's put with Ganley in goal, receives it from Wakeling. Another hopeful punt, this time by Shepshed from the goalkeeper, and it trickles out of play on the right-hand side of Coventry United, halfway into their own turf for a United throw. As Prinzel tries to charge it down the right, it cannons off the leg of Courtney Mead for another throw. So Shepshed may well be preparing another substitute. Their first substitute. We've already had one sub for United, none for Shepshed. So it will be their first change of the match. Sends it out of play again by the leg of Davis. About 5 yards further upfield on the same side. Easily cleared. So again forward with the head of Rob Prinzel. Bit of head tennis going on here in the midfield. McDowell ducks out of that one. Musa uses his strength to force Morris up the ball. Position set forward towards the right side. Mead flicks it over the head. Immediate ends that danger, and a lovely lofted pass to Shaquille McDonald, who brings it down the edge of the area. It's McDonald for United. The finish deserved more. And the two decent efforts on target in the opening few minutes. McDonald's shooting boots seem to have gone missing. High wayward effort from the talismanic striker. The United lead by 1-0 with half an hour to go here on CUTV, sponsored by Current, building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business process. So head to current.it for more information on the official commentary sponsor of Coventry United TV, Current. Yango with a throw. It's a 1-2 with Robbins. Tries a deft pass to Morris on the edge of the area, cut out by Jamal Clark, flicked up by Downs. Caught in possession by Morris, and a shove in the back on Morris was a free kick for Shepshed, taken quickly. Mead tries to turn away from Moose. It's a real slugfest now at the Butts Park Green as Downs goes to Irvine. A free kick for United. That time it's a tangle with the leg of Mead. Sends Downs to the deck. Highlights of today's game will be available exclusively on CUTV tomorrow morning, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. You'll get notifications as well to view our videos. You'll get notifications as soon as the video is on air. Prinzel sends it high into the box, and it's beaten in the air by Betts, but kept alive by Downs. Offside against Kyle Carey. Free kick inside Shepshed's penalty area, and the goalkeeper Ganley will take it. Ganley clears right, and it's off the head of Cassidy for a throw-in deep into United turf on the left-hand side for Shepshed. Davis. Roberts has been caught in the face. Davis continues in towards Morris, who takes a tumble in the box. The referee immediately waves it away. as it's cleared by Musa. Into touch on the left wing for Shepshed, about 15 yards into their own half of the field. Scuffed pass by Wymark, finds its target though in Robbins. Mead tries to sidestep Valence. Finds Munyongo on the right hand side, taking on Samas, the substitute. Morris, Mead in the area for the equaliser, and a crucial throw by Valence diverts the ball into touch. And the boot of Valence could be all that separated United from an equalising goal for Shepshed. Wymark sizing this one up. Munyongo is offering the short corner routine. Morris is free as a bird in the penalty area. It's taken short to Munyongo. Morris closed down. It's Wymark who drills it. Well saved. The hands of Caswell keeping that one out. Far from a done deal. United lead by 1-0 but can they retain that lead? Well, passing like that from the back from Cassidy, they're not going to extend it. Goes for the goalkeeper. Leaping headed by Robbins, sent into the path of Mead, who brings down Jamal Clark from behind. No penalty area, and that will be a free kick to United. Trying to get away from his own box, it's blocked by Munyongo. He lofts it down the left to Samas, who immediately gives it away to Munyongo. Bit of a shove in the back by Samas, but Munyongo continues, skips past Prinzel. The mere presence of Prinzel slows Munyongo down and allows Samas onto the ball. But all we can do is send it out of play for a corner. Throwing, I should say, right in the corner. The Shepshed player has stayed down. He's off the pitch though, so the referee is going to allow play to continue. Locked it into the box by Wymark, and it's a pretty simple catch for Caswell. Hasn't really been tested in this match, but what he's had to do, he's done well. Some of the goalkeeping talent that United have had over the last 12 months certainly puts him above some of those players. Goal getting nodded on by Ellis, hoping to find Carey. The defender can't deal with it the first time of asking, but they will at the second. Downs picks up possession just inside the Shepshed half. Tries 2 passes down the right hand flank, but both blocked. Shepshed try and find Tiernan on the left hand side. It's picked up by Prinzel. Aimless passing from both sides at the moment. It's just hopeful long balls, hoping that a teammate will be found. It's not the way that you'd likely see either side play on a smooth service. Of course, the Butts has a difficult summer. Samas sends it towards McDonald, the far end of the penalty area, but knocked back into the possession of Ganley. Betts, left hand side, tries to dink it into the box, but straight into the vicinity of Caswell. The quality is just oozed out of this match over the last 5 minutes or so. Maybe the heat playing a part, tiring out the players. Shepshed are preparing a substitute. Samas tries his best to cover off Robbins. A blatant push there by Robbins. Samas stands firm and clears it upfield to Kervin Ellis, who scored what is so far the only goal of the match. Moves it to Downs, now Clark. Create some separation for the red and greens. Now Ben Valance. Looking to the right for an option. Decides to loft it down the left for Kyle Carey. McDonald's in the box. Samas down line. Johan Samas. Cross by Samas towards that far post. McDonald jumps for it, but he's never going to beat Ganley in the air. McDonald is blessed with many things, but unfortunately, he's not the largest player on the field, so his aerial ability is diminished somewhat. Both players who jumped for the ball there. Robinson and Musa blinded by the sun. The ball flew over both of them. And Nyongo tries to keep it alive on the touchline. He's furious as the referee's assistant gives a throw to United. There's been another goal in the Ricoh Arena, and it's an equalising goal. So it's not a bad omen for Coventry United, but Coventry City have conceded a goal to Scunthorpe. It's now Coventry City 1, Scunthorpe United 1, and the goal was scored by Stephen Humphreys. The referee putting the Shepshed players firmly in their place, saying if I'm giving it, it's the end of the story. One of the United players is still down. It's Gift Musa, I believe. Suffering a bit of difficulty with his left leg. That means that there's going to be a quick drinks break. Latest scores around the grounds in the Championship: Birmingham 1, Norwich 0, Brentford 4, Rotherham 0. I think Rotherham must wish they stay in League 1. Bristol City 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Ipswich 1, Blackburn 2, Millwall 2, Middlesbrough 0, Preston 1, QPR 0, West Brom 1, Bolton 1, and Wigan 3, Sheffield Wednesday 2. In League 1, Sunderland 2, Charlton 1's the final score. Accrington 0, Gillingham 2, Barnsley 2, Oxford 0, Burton 0, Rochdale 2, Coventry City 1, Scunthorpe 1, Fleetwood 0, Wimbledon 1, Peterborough 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Portsmouth 1, Luton 0, Shrewsbury 0, Bradford 1, Southend 0, Doncaster 3, Walsall 2, Plymouth 1, and Wickham 0, Blackpool 0. In League 2, Bury 0, Yeovil 0, Cheltenham 0, Crawley 1, Crewe 3, Morecambe 0, Exeter 2, Carlisle 1, Grimsby 1, Forest Green 3, Mansfield 3, Newport 0, Northampton 0, Lincoln 1, Notts County 0, Colchester 0, Oldham 1, MK Dons 2, Port Vale 3, Cambridge 0, Stevenage 2, Tranmere 2, and Swindon 1, Macclesfield 2. And it looks like Gift Musa's day is done. Substitutes warming up down in the touchline for Coventry United. It's not looking good for Musa, who is still on the ground. There has been a change for Shepshed Dynamo. Chris Acott is coming on, and there is going to be a change. Gift Musa is coming off, and Aaron Wint will replace him. Aaron Wint returns to the club after a little break from football towards the end of last season. Musa's day comes to an end due to an injury to his left leg. As reported, there has been a change also for Shepshed Dynamo. It is Courtney Mead who has come off, which is somewhat surprising, as Mead has probably been the biggest goal threat that Shepshed have had in this match. So Mead comes off, and he's replaced by Chris Acott. So we'll get underway again with a throw. We've got 20 minutes to go. There will be some stoppage time to be played. Current score remains Coventry United 1, Shepshed Dynamo 0. Goal in the second minute of the second half from Kervin Ellis. is the difference between the two sides at the moment. You have to have made 2 changes. Dominic Alain and Gip Musa both have come off in the last 10 minutes, and Samas has come on along with Aaron Wint. Davis battles on the right hand side, and he's met by Ben Valance, who taps it over the white line for a Shepshed throw, level with the penalty to be taken by Wanyongo. Tries a few step overs, but that doesn't work, and it's stabbed away by Samas, and another throw for Shepshed. Touches the ball towards that touchline again. Wanyongo keeps it alive, turns away from Samas. Great trickery from Wanyongo. Tries to find his way through 2 United players, Wint and Samas, which he couldn't do, and then he tripped Wint. And a free kick is the result for the Red and Greens of Coventry United. Talking of Red and Greens, the Red and Green girls of Coventry United ladies are in action on Monday evening at Boldmere St Michael's, playing Aston Villa ladies in a pre-season friendly. Just 2 friendlies left for the girls, Villa and Sheffield FC next Sunday. So if you do want to go to the game, it's at Boldmere St Michael's on Monday evening. If you can't make it, we'll have live commentary of that match as long as we've got Wi-Fi. We've struggled to get Wi-Fi at that ground recently. Well, we've struggled to get Wi-Fi anywhere recently. Line by Shepshed, and as far as Samas, and the boot upfield, blocked by the chest of Samas. Another Shepshed throw. Robbins dispossessed by Valance, steps away from Robbins, and a deflection on the way through for a throw for Coventry United. The next time we're on air with the first team comes on Tuesday evening. We are on the road for the first time at the MJ Robinson Structures Arena in Derbyshire for South Normanton Athletic versus Coventry United. Live commentary of that match on Tuesday evening from 7:45. And as always, we will have video highlights of that match after the final whistle. Ellis. Wint. Cross by Wint. Who's lying to grab the ball, pluck it out from the air and start the Shepshed counter. It's a little shorter than Shepshed would have liked. Great work from Wint to curtail that move. Carey keeps it alive, it's back to Wint. And Wint barged to the ground by Wymark. Coventry United free kick in the centre circle. 15 minutes to go. United lead by 1-0 thanks to Kervin Ellis' goal in the 2nd minute of the second half. Add to their advantage and put the game to bed as Rob Prinzel sets up this set piece in the centre circle. Prinzel in towards Ellis. Ellis' header. That one won't cause any sleepless nights for Ganley. Horribly off target from Ellis. It wasn't the pressure from the defender behind. Tense battle between these two sides. United are winning the war at the moment. League headed by Prinzel. Seems to have pushed into a more advanced role at the moment. United can't retain the ball, and here's Morris. Scuffs his ball down the right flank, and it's into touch for a United throw, which Samas will take, the left wing back. It's Ben Valance playing left centre back. Valance sends it upfield. Ellis gets his head in it. As does the Shepshed number 4, Wakeling. Carey, lovely footwork by Kyle Carey. Starts it through from McDonald. McDonald's offside, and he can't believe it. All of Carey's hard work, the trickery with those wands that he calls legs. And unfortunately, McDonald strayed past his man a little too soon. Day lobs it to the left. Here's Jake Betts on the ball. launches it into the box over the head of Davis, into the hands of Caswell. And Robbins barking at his defence. Dave played the ball to the left-hand side, and Robbins not happy. He wanted a more direct approach down the centre. Dissension among the ranks of Shepshed Dynamo as Ellis was clearly being held there. Referee says no, but United will continue as Wint intercepts. Carey to Downs. Wint. A bit of indecision there between Carey and Downs. Who's going to get the ball? They're both lost out now. Sent forward towards Davis. Out comes Caswell. Launches it clear. A dangerous scenario for the red and greens, but it may well fall kind of occurring. Ellis on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Close to the byline. He's got Samas down line. Ellis taking on the defence on his own. Carey. Challenge from the Shepshed man. Why am I under pressure? He's got to try and get this away as he's got possession from Carey. Wanyongo right on the touchline. Shepshed trying to dribble their way out of danger. It's not working so far, and it's not worked at all as the ball trickles into the feet of Samas. Downs. Volleys it upfield to Shaquille McDonald. Poor first touch, and Day steps in and boots it away. But then Wint steams in and swipes it out of Waymark's range. Prinzel on the march. McDonald trying to create some space for himself on the edge of the area. A short pass to Ellis is intercepted by Betts. Betts barged to the ground by his opposite captain Prinzel. Referee says it's fair game. Ellis to the right hand side now. Real crossing opportunity into a Shaquille McDonald. Bounces away from McDonald. A decent cross though by the United fullback Daniel Cassidy. And the keeper too quick for McDonald. And now Wanyongo sprinting down the right hand side. Halts his run. Tries to check back. This pass is blocked by Downs, but he'll get the ball back. That's with a trickery to keep Carey on his toes. Slide by Carey doesn't work. Push by Samas. Free kick. Coming up to the final 10 minutes, we'll be naming our CUTV man of the match in 5 minutes' time. Let us know on Twitter at Coventry United TV who you think it should be. And if you are enjoying today's coverage, hit the like button below, that little thumbs up button below the video. Referee wanted to pull the play back as Shepshed tried to play a quick free kick. And if you have any comments for CUTV, make sure to leave them in the comments section below. Subscribe to us on YouTube, more exclusive content for the Red and Greens. Hit the notification bell for updates and get us on Twitter at Coventry United TV. Of course, CUTV is sponsored by Current. Pearson Wanyongo prepares himself. Free kick swung in towards a cluster of shirts at the far post. It flies over all of them. Goal kick. Samas feels that justice has been done. And there's been another goal at the Rico Arena. Turnaround complete for Scunthorpe United. Coventry City 1, Scunthorpe United 2. Andy Dales with the goal for the Iron. The Sky Blues' return to League One is not going well. What about in the Midland Football League Premier Division? United's local rivals Coventry Spinks still drawing 0-0 away at one of the title favourites, Highgate. That'll be a strong result for Spinks if they can hang on to that. Ellis. Now Wint just inside enemy territory, but pressured by two Shepshed midfielders. Up towards Ellis, a swipe by the captain Betts. Into danger for now, but Carey hassling the Shepshed number 4. Pressing him into a mistake as Samas tries to make his way past Wanyongo. He diverts it into touching, it will be a United throw. And Liam Kennedy is being prepared. And there will be another drinks break. Liam Kennedy will be coming on. And the way that he's hobbling, I would go out on a limb here and say Daniel Cassidy will be coming off. Well, we are into the final 10 minutes here on CUTV. There will be a sizable chunk of added time due to the drinks breaks in the match. Coventry United lead by 1-0 thanks to the strike from Kerwin Ellis. Desperately unlucky moment for Brandon Ganley, the Shepshed stopper. Coventry United TV will be live from the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground on Monday evening with exclusive commentary of Aston Villa ladies versus Coventry United ladies in a pre-season friendly. There'll be no highlights of that match, so it's just the commentary. There will be highlights of today's match between Coventry United and Shepshed Dynamo. Highlights will be released tomorrow morning, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled on YouTube and on Twitter. And believe me, you will not want to miss these highlights. Exclusive to Coventry United TV. And Daniel Cassidy slaps hands with his teammates as he bids farewell to the pitch. And Liam Kennedy will be replacing him at right wing back. A strong debut. Smuggle anything onto the pitch, I don't think he is. And there's also been a change, unbeknownst to us, for Shepshed with Zach Hill being replaced. Trying to figure out who's come on for him, we'll soon find out. There's Wakeman both drinking for the same ball to go off the head of Ellis after a throw to Shepshed Dynamo on the right hand side, halfway into their territory, upline by Wakeling. Volleyed forward by Valance. A little too powerful though for McDonald to chase. It's back into the hands of Ganley, the goalkeeper. Here's Betts. A fan of CUTV, he's told us on many occasions he loves the show, but he won't love that decision from the linesman who flags for offside. Now have just over 5 minutes to go until the end of today's match, so we are going to name today's CUTV Man of the Match. And it's a triumphant return to the first team for Coventry United's number 8, Kyle Carey. Special mentions also to Kerwin Ellis and Rob Prinzel. Wint turns away from the challenge, ultimately loses out. 1-2. Left hand side, and now it's Shepshed on the march. Sledge run down the centre, a long range effort. Not a bad effort at all there from the substitute Potter. It flies over the woodwork and it will be a goal kick. I believe that's Potter. It looks like a number 15 on the back of his shirt. It might be 16. It's either Potter or Foster. Let's get a clean look at his shirt. I'll be able to tell you, but I believe it is Potter. In fact, no, it isn't. It is Foster. So it's Ryan Foster who with that effort. Shepshed know they are far from down and out. Need to string some passes together. They're going to find their way into United's final third, somewhere that they've scarcely found their way into in this match. It's forward at the far post, and somehow Valance blocks it. Ryan Robbins unmarked with a chance of the game for Shepshed Dynamo, smashes it across the face of goal, and I believe it was Valance who got the crucial touch and diverted it out for a corner. But Terry Hansen using his get out of jail free card then. His name's Ben Valance. It's an atrocious corner routine there by Monyango. Sent it to the near post. It's simply cleared by Tsamas. With 3 minutes of normal time to go, Shepshed have just proved a minute ago they are far from done. They have every intention of taking something from this match, and United did have an issue with seeing out victories towards, well, throughout that season, not just towards the end. Strike by Robbins, charge down. Foster runs over the ball. Wint clears up towards McDonald. Headed by Day. Keeping the move alive for Shepshed. Can they push down that left-hand side? Acot's cross. Crucial header by Valance. Is that offside against Robbins? Referee keeps an eye on the assistant who doesn't flag. Robbins was onside. He's kept the ball in, but only for a brief period. He's gone out playing out for a throw-in. Robbins preferring to concede the throw rather than the goal kick. Robbins saying that the throw should be taken a couple of yards further down the line. The referee agrees. And United see this through. Samas in no rush. You can't really blame him. Run up by Samas, throw by Samas, header by Carey. Down to it by Wymark. Space on the left for Betts. Jake Betts surges towards the box. Acot. Wanyango at the far post. Corner. Wanyango and Valance colliding. The referee saying that the final touch came from Valance as the ball bounced over the white line. 90 seconds of normal time remaining. This could be Shepshed's biggest chance to snatch a point. They have to keep their focus, to keep their win. Kessler comes out, doesn't claim it. Overhead kick by Vance, doesn't quite get a clean contact on it, but he's got the free kick, a rather fortuitous free kick. As he received a touch from behind during that overhead kick. I don't think there's an awful lot the Shepshed player could have done about it. There's going to be a free kick. Penalty area for Brad Caswell. Wins. Look for Ellis down the right. Day hooks it into touch. United deep into enemy territory. A goal here would surely seal the 3 points. It's looking good for Terry Anderson's side. They're just going to keep focus. Here's Liam Kennedy. Permanent fixture in the first team now. Hooked forward by Downs. Ellis will just about keep it in. He relinquishes the ball to Day. Foster. Looking for a lofted ball upfield. Only finds Liam Kennedy of Coventry United. Switches to play Shaquille McDonald. Didn't have a job to get there. It's a race against time. He's dragged down to earth. The referee says no foul. McDonald continues on his way. McDonald to make it safe. It curls away, but it's taken a touch of Day on the way through. Corner ball. And there is going to be a change for Shepshed Dynamo. The last roll of the dice. With Joel Potter coming on. United tried to take the corner kick from the right hand side, but the change is still in progress. So Luke Day replaced by Joel Potter. Physical presence up front for Shepshed might be what they need against a strong United defence. Corner in from the right by Carey. Up goes Wint. Prince off the post! That would have sealed it, and it would have put nerves at ease as we tick into added time, the Butts Park Arena. But United will have to sweat for just a little while longer. Ganley prepares for the goal kick. We've already had 90 seconds of added time. I'll say we've got a minimum of 90 seconds more. Potter beaten in the air by Valance. In fact, Potter didn't even jump. Valance just heads it out of play. Ganley making his way towards that halfway line, pushing up. As his outfield teammates push on with the throw. Wanyango plays a 1-2. Foster, Morris down the right hand side for Wanyango. Last chance to lose. Nice back heel around Samas, but cleared by Downs. And the Shepshed manager doing his best to speed up play and boots the ball over to Reese Morris for the throw, who will leave it for Wanyongo. Foster in support. Wanyongo waiting for the right option. Wymark tries to return it to Wanyongo, intercepted. McDonald launches it forward for Kerwin Ellis to give chase, but couldn't take it away from Wakeling, who manages to find Betts to his left. Acott takes on Kennedy, cuts in for the left. It's a great run by Acott, runs into his opposite, number 14, Aaron Wint. Kennedy can't clear though, and the referee's giving a free kick against Liam Kennedy. And Shepshed Dynamo, as we head into the 4th minute of added time, have a golden chance. I just hope the lads on that pitch aren't as nervous as Roy Eden is. He's biting his fingernails there. He's going to start on the fingers soon. Wanyongo, with his eyes firmly fixed on Caswell's net. Will he see the ball fly into that net? No, he won't. It's a superb leap and catch by Brad Caswell, and that should do it. Referee checks the watch. Terry Hansen gives his final instructions to will his boys on to victory. A victory that they've deserved so far. They could even get a second goal. McDonald leaping into the air against Gamley. But the goalkeeper equal to it. Launches into the air and brings the ball down to earth in his clutches. As Shepshed head forward again. We are into the 4th minute of added time. Betts, covered up by Wint, finds Foster, Potter, Acott, Potter again, upfield for Acott, Acott can't reach it, goal kick. We're hoping to get a word with Terry Hansen, the Coventry United manager, after the game, and I dare say we'll have a smiling Scouser on CUTV tonight. Caswell lines up, one more goal kick. Play continues into a 5th minute of added time. Now comes Caswell off his line. Has to head the ball away from Robbins on the edge of his own penalty area. Decisive action, dedicated action from Caswell. Talk about dedicated, Valentine sent the ball out of the Butts Park Arena with that clearance. It bounces off the stand roof. Morris. And it seems to have been contact between the hand of Valence and the face of Robbins. I'm surprised that Ganley's not going up for this free kick on the right-hand side of the box. This surely has to be the final opportunity for Shepshed. We've already had nearly 6 minutes, and indeed Ganley is going up. Everyone back but Carey for United, everyone up. But I believe Foster for Shepshed. Foster and Carey on the halfway line, waiting for a potential counter. Everyone else is in that box, hoping and praying to get something on that ball. It's sent in from the right, headed away by Downs. And the referee blows the whistle, and Coventry United begin the 2018-19 season with a hard-fought and well-earned 3 points at home to Shepshed Dynamo on a baking hot summer's afternoon in Coventry. The goal from Kerwin Ellis in the 2nd minute of the 2nd half, scrappy as it was, is enough to give the Red and Greens a successful start to their league campaign. Long may it continue. The final score here at the Butts Park Arena on the opening day of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division season. Coventry United 1, Shepshed Dynamo 0. That will do us here on CUTV for the opening day of the league season, and what a day it has been. It wasn't always pretty, but United have got the job done, and that is all that matters. Don't forget to have a look at the highlights on CUTV's YouTube channel tomorrow morning. The only place that you'll see these highlights, so make sure to have a look on YouTube. youtube.com/Coventry United TV tomorrow. Or alternatively, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get a notification when that video is available to view. You can also get us on Twitter at Cov United TV. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video if you did enjoy today's commentary. Leave a comment with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content. And, of course, view the highlights. You'll want to see them, folks. It's been a great afternoon of football, and it's great to be back. A big thank you to our sponsors, Current, for supporting the Coventry United coverage. And I'll be back with the first team on Tuesday night, live from the MJ Robinson Structures Arena in Derbyshire. South Normanton Athletic versus Coventry United in the Total Immersion Midland Football League Premier Division. And of course, I'm live on Monday afternoon with live commentary of Aston Villa Ladies versus Coventry United Ladies in a pre-season friendly. But for now, I've been Liam Cook, and I'm going to get a drink. I'll see you next time on CUTV.